I'm on a mission to try every restaurant in Edmonton.
And today we are trying Red Lobster.
All right, we got it. Let's go home and eat it.
Okay, before I start eating, I just have a quick message for Red Lobster. You have hurt me so many times in the past. I always feel like the value is bad and I got robbed. To be fair to you, I haven't been to your restaurant in years now, but you got a new CEO now. You got a new menu of seafood boils now, so I'm giving you another chance, but please don't waste my hard-earned money. I beg you, please. We'll see how this goes. All right, in the Mariner Seafood Boil, what you get is a lobster tail, a dozen shrimp, snow crab legs, corn, and red potatoes, and then 2 biscuits. So for the flavor, I went with half of their Cajun butter and half of their garlic butter. Just because that's what I saw in all the videos and marketing and all these TikToks. They got me. All right, let's try the food. First up, the shrimp. Not huge, but let's see how it tastes. Okay. This is the best shrimp I've had at Red Lobster for sure. That's not saying much though, because usually, in my memory at least, their shrimp were tiny and overcooked every single time. Here, it took me 10 minutes to get home, and the shrimp is still not overcooked, shockingly. So shrimp are on the small side, but pretty nice. For sides, let's try some potato. Yeah, potatoes are fine. They're potatoes in butter sauce. So it came with 2 biscuits. These always used to be the highlight of my terrible meals at Red Lobster. I didn't like anything, but the biscuits were always good. Let's see how the biscuits are. Ooh, they feel very good. The biscuits are still, something about Red Lobster biscuits are still good. I still like Red Lobster biscuits. All right, let's give the corn a try. Okay. It's fully cooked corn in seafood boil butter sauce, so I do love corn personally, and it's good. It's good. All right, this is the lobster tail. To be honest, it is very small, but maybe it'll impress me with how it tastes and everything. All right, lobster tail. Dip it in the sauce. Okay. So it's a very small lobster tail, but I'm once again shocked that even after driving home for 10 minutes with this food, not overcooked. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's lobster tail and butter sauce. So let's be honest, the bar of how bad it could be, unless it's mega overcooked, is, it can't be too bad. All right, last thing is the crab legs. Got a nice piece here. Let's dip it in the butter. Okay, the crab leg is definitely worse than the other stuff. The crab leg is definitely overdone. When seafood gets overdone, the texture completely changes. That's kind of happened to this crab leg, unfortunately. So the crab leg is unfortunately overcooked, which is weird because the shrimp and lobster wasn't. Yeah, not really sure what's going on with that. Okay, one more thing about the sauce here. I would say the sauce is all right. I did the half and half mix of the Cajun and garlic, kind of like all the videos and marketing kind of suggest you to do. It's all right. Compared to other places when they do their garlic and spicy mix, this is, I guess, close to comparable. I would say flavor-wise, it's not that strong. I actually want it to be stronger, because the thing is you dip all the seafood in the butter, but you're not actually carrying that much butter up with your bite, if you know what I mean. So honestly, a little bit under-seasoned, but honestly, not bad. And I don't know if that's because my bar was so low before for this place or whatever, but honestly, not bad. Okay, now for the food score. So Red Lobster here has hurt me a lot in the past. I've probably been there close to 10 times in my life. I haven't gone in the last few years, but every single time I went there before, I felt like my money got lit on fire. That's just the honest truth. Like, the quality was always low, the portions were always small, and the bill was always way larger than it should be. That's my opinion. In this case, I will say maybe because my bar was very low, I was pleasantly surprised overall. The shrimp cooked to the correct doneness. The lobster cooked to the right doneness. However, like the crab was overdone, but all the sides were cooked fine, of course, as well. So for the sauce, I mixed half of the garlic butter and then half of the Cajun butter, and just thought the butters were a little bit under seasoned. All in all, I am willing to give Red Lobster a 5 today. Like, average. Like, there were a few things that didn't go good, but overall, like, it was still a fairly enjoyable meal. So I'll give them average food score. Now for the service. Obviously, I took the food out, so can't say too much about the service. I will say, though, I had to talk to 2 employees while I was in there to get my food, and they were very nice. But it was a takeout order, so I can't really say much about it. So I'll just put it at a 5 because it was a takeout order. And then lastly, bang for your buck. So the lobster tail is criminally small, very small. The shrimp were also on the small side. The price for the boil was $56. Still on the expensive side, but not ludicrous for what you're eating. The crab was overcooked, and I did find the crab legs, like, they were overcooked, and there wasn't that much meat in them. So we'll give them 4.75. Like, bang for your buck, we'll call it slightly below average. But honestly, I know these scores sound low, but like 5 is average. So I'm saying that Red Lobster wasn't bad. Like, that's what I'm saying here. Like, compared to what I remember about going to Red Lobster like 5 years ago, where I was absolutely like super unhappy, this was a good experience. And to sum it up, overall, Red Lobster this time for my takeout meal, not too bad. We'll give food 5, service 5, and bang for a buck 4.75. It's better than I thought I would give, to be honest. There's tons of hype, so many TikToks and social media posts and ads for Red Lobster right now. It's not bad, but it's definitely not better than other boil places. So I guess keep that in mind before you go. But if you do go, I will say you won't be horrified and you won't feel like you were robbed.